What's up, nerds? Gozmaster, aka GT the 3 here, and I'm back with an Ikoria deck update. So I went in my last video. I actually went through and downloaded a bunch of uh, decks, or actually, I should say, I downloaded a bunch of cards. I traded in a bunch of gold for cards, exchanged some pinkies for some stuff. Experimented with a few different cards here, and I wanted to show one of the decks that I have that I'm testing out right now. Kind of a use of this specific card here. If we go into the deck list itself and show you what we got. It is Song of Creation. So far, I think this is probably one of my favorite cards in this deck. So when you draw your first land, support each turn, it gains full mana. Woohoo, draw a cool first mana deal, whatever. Not important. I'm not even playing any land supports in the deck. But when you cast a non-land card, draw 2 cards, resourceful 5. So for every card after the first one you draw up to 5 times, this triggers. The first card in your hand gains 3 mana for each other card in your hand. So that's not 3 mana per card you draw. If you have 3 cards in your hand, you gain 9 mana. You have 5 cards in your hand, that's 15 mana. So it casts the first card and it allows for cascading of casting cards in your hand. Pretty powerful stuff. At the end of your turn, discard all but the first 1 card from your hand, which kind of stinks because then you get the 1 card at the top that basically is getting mana. You discard the bottom card, and you got nothing else that's going from there, right? Or, so you would think. I like using it with Urza. Urza in here is really good. But I'll tell you the card that is the MVP of this, Tamiyo. Best Vanguard, the only Vanguard you really need to get out of all of the Vanguards, in my opinion. There's a couple others that are neat, but Tamiyo is the one that does work. She's a boss. You'll read that this is probably a glitch and it probably won't last long. They're probably going to fix it in the next patch. But while the support is on the board, whenever your opponent makes you discard a card, return that card to your hand against half of its mana. So when you ditch the last card, it basically reloads into your hand and it gets half of its mana. It's pretty cool. So the rest of the deck is pretty straightforward. I'm messing with some mutation stuff. It's a lot of fun. Nethroi, Apex of Death, pretty cool. Mutation, return the first 2 different creatures with power 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield with their reinforcements. I'm not playing any creatures with 3 or less. I just like the life link. So it's the main creature that I want to have on the board. This is a flex spot. You can put something else in there if you'd like. Vadrok's actually pretty cool. Mutation, pick one of the first 3 non-creature cards from your graveyard that cost 10 or less. Fetch that card. It gains full mana. I'll show you why that's cool here in just a minute. Wynota, MVP, she's a boss. You get her out. You get this first creature out, Nethroi, and then you'll go and fetch your Urza. And Urza basically is your living mana engine that just feeds your hand with all kinds of cards. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Genesis Ultimatum, I was in love with this card at first. The only downside to it is that once it's a great card in the beginning of the deck. You get this card in your hand, it loads your hand really quickly, but then you got to wait a turn. Great early game, sucks late game. So I have a tendency to ditch it in favor of some more simple cards. Song of Creation is really the card we're trying to get to because it loads our hand. Urza feeds the hand, and then Boon of Wishgiver, simple, draw 4 cards for 9 mana. If you don't want to, you don't have a lot of room, you can't draw 4 cards, simply cycle it based off of its stuff. You'll draw another card, and it'll trigger the Song of Creation effect, and then back for more. This is another flex card I'm trying. Once you do discard some of your cards, you can go fetch some of those cards from your graveyard. It's kind of, right now, it's not the greatest. And then, of course, MVP for me is Stitch in Time. Stitch in Time is that 10 or less card from who's he, what's it over here? Not Wynota, but Vadrok. So pick the first 3 non-creature cards from your graveyard that cost 10 or less. So this allows you to build up multiple turns. That's enough talk about the deck. Let's go get into some fights with it. I'm going to be taking on Elysium here. What's up, Ellie? And she is level 60, so let's go. Let's get her done. Exciting stuff. I love Ikoria. This is the best set we've had in I don't know how long, man. I dig it. All right, let the games begin. Let me move myself over here. Actually, I'm going to put myself right in the middle. All right, let's see what we got in hand. Looks like we got a couple creatures. Nope, let's get Tamiyo out right away. And let's not mess with any of this business. This takes me always a minute to figure out which direction I'm going to go. Actually, right there. Of course, I give her a red setup. Anyone else notice that the suggestions they give are the best suggestions once landfall happens for your opponent, for Greg to go in there and get some stuff done? It's pretty annoying. Look at that. Turn 1. Who is this? Ketra. Lame. Lame, lame, lame. I want to get to my main cards as quickly as possible. Actually, I probably want to just cast that and get it done. What else do we got? Is there anything down here? Actually, we got a 5 caster there. I didn't even see it. Whenever I see these gems, they always throw off my thinking. I can't see them clearly. Let's do this. All right, so we got that. Landfall City, ridiculous. 2 Oketra. Yeah, you know what? Let's just boost that Oketra up as big as you get and give it double strike. And nothing to see here, folks. Nothing at all to see here. Let's actually cycle that. That's Vadrock. Let's feed the deal here. Actually, there's Song of Creation. Or do I want Genesis Ultimate? Actually, I want Song of Creation. So I'm going to go up here. And so I can demonstrate what it is. All right, there it is. Cool. All right, so now this triggers. I draw 2 cards, cast that, draw another card, and it feeds that card. And it does this 5 times. Let's see how many creatures I can get out. Bam, bam. We're attacking now. And that's how it works. Pretty powerful stuff. Now note, right now, I'm supposed to be discarding all the cards in my hand. As soon as I discard one, it reloads it into my hand because of Tamiyo. Thanks, Tams. Use the best. I'm still probably going to die. The reason I like this creature, though, I'm thinking I might want to throw in Embercleave in here to kind of do some creature removal. That might be one of the flex spots I throw in. But we've got that. Is there anything else in here? Like at this stage, Genesis Ultimatum, I might not want. Now here's the trick with this. You want to take the cards that already have, that you're going to be able to cast, put them towards the back. Let's see, and I don't think I need that. And the reason you want to do that is because you're going to start to draw cards, but if that card is at the top, when it starts going off, then what winds up happening is, in fact, we probably want to do this as well. What's going to wind up happening is that card's going to get triggered, and it's going to be the one. Do we want to do a Genesis Ultimatum at the end of all this? Yeah, why not? Let's show off the full kit and caboodle. All right, what do we want to do here? Let's do that. See if we can get some. Keep jagging this thing around. All right, so every time you draw a card, let's see, is this the right one? Who is this? Nathroy? No, we're going to do mutation. And in fact, now that I think about it, I really shouldn't even have him in this deck. They just help beef up stuff. All right. There's that. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go here. All right. Bam. And it keeps on going for 5 cards. And now we've got another card that's in there. And what sucks is that since it's the last card, it's going to get dropped at the end of the deal. Killed my Winota, man. Took my Winota. I'll probably just bring her back with... Actually, I don't know if I will do that. I don't know if I'll bring her back with Tamiyo, because then it'll kill Tamiyo and that'll stop the drop effect. Let's see what they got. Pretty evenly matched. I think my onboard presence is stronger. I think I need a flying mutation creature for this to really have maximum impact. I think I'll go fiddle with that a little bit more after this. All right, so now. That double strike is a pain in the tail feathers. All right. Donkey. All right, so we're going to put this towards the back, remember? I want to make sure that this is way back here. And in fact, the main thing that I want to do is I want to get rid of that because that doesn't serve us very well. I'm going to throw this up here. It's going to be one of the first things that triggers a card. And we're going to throw this back there. All right, so we got this. Let's just go ahead and do that. See what it do. All right, so pick one of the first 4 creature cards from your graveyard. Move that card to play under your control. We want Winota because we want more Urzas on the board. So it gives me 2, feeds my first hand. Pick one of the first 4 creature cards. I'm going to have it fight somebody. Who do I want it to fight? I don't want her to die, so I don't really want her to fight anybody. But we'll take this Yahoo. So that's going to kill her. See if I can get another one of her out. I'm going to do a mutation. Bam. I'm going to recast that so I have a full power turn that I can take after this. All right, 5 swaps. I got 5 swaps left. Pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, I'm playing the Rising Tensions thing, so it duplicates the spell. So this is a cheat. This isn't going to be something you're going to have on the rest of your deal. But I'm still going to take full advantage of it. I'm going to get all my turns in. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do that. Maximum power. Now I'm down to 29 life. So I've got to do something. One of the things that I'm doing is the reason I'm playing that mutated creature is because he does have lifelink. And that's really what I want. Now we got my Winota back. Sup, girl? Alright, where the hell is my... who's he? What's it? I don't have... Oh, I don't have Tamiyo on the board. I got to get it around the board. Alright, let's see what we got here. And I can do this as well, which I think I will do. I'm going to ditch that one. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait. Let's do this. Let's get Tamiyo back on the board first and foremost. All right. Let's see what other cards we have in the graveyard. Is there anything good in here? Oh, we can do another Tamiyo. Never hurts to have more Tamiyo. All right. And let's go here. Let's do more lifelink. We need it. All right, back for more. Let's go ahead and attack him. Bam. Oh, you know he did. Now we got to kill Oketra. All right, so that's my creature control. It's clunky. All right, we got more turns coming, baby. Up, down, baby. And you can see with that little deal, gives us a chance to be able to maximize our draws. I know. I'm taking a long time here. Bear with me. There's a good one. And we're long past our benefits of all of the stuff we got from the Song of Creation, but that's just a nice game changer. I mean, literally, I was down. So I'm going to work on this deck and wind up getting something more effective. I missed the glitch that anytime you'd cast a new, anytime you drop a new Planeswalker, it would reset their ability, so you could retrigger their abilities. Cheats, but they don't let you do that no more. They fixed that. Man, come on. That was the good stuff. Let's go. All right, let's just go there. All right, there's that. A couple more. All right, we have enough time. We got 2 more swaps. All right, let's do... I don't want to leave that. Let's drop you. Let's drop you. Because I don't need the draw portion of stuff because that card keeps drawing me cards. I might take it out. Back for more. Is that 3? Yeah, that's 3. So let's do this. I got my critters. All right, here's a landfall. We're going to do mutation. Bam. We're going to take, again, Stitch in Time. And we just reload. Stitch in Time. And every time you mutate, and it casts even it reinforces that same creature, it recasts that mutation. Some of them have limitations. I don't think that one does, though. All right, so I've got plenty of turns I can continue to take. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to bore you with the rest of this game. If you're not bored already, my friend, that's all right. All right, let's see. And this allows you to really take control. I mean, look at this. I'm going to have unlimited turns basically here as far as going along with this. That's why I mutate that guy and the rest of them. I never try to cast him as an actual creature. 6 more turns. Let's see here. Let's go here. See if we get a drop. No drop. Let's go there. See if we can get a land drop. No. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, we will take that. And we will kill you, my friend. We will kill you. Well, that didn't do any damage to him. Is he damage proof? Is he indestructible? Maybe cast a creature, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I don't understand why it's not killing him for some reason. That's all right. It's all right, though. I'm just going to roll over you, man. What do we have? 45, 20, that's 65, 80, almost 90 points of damage. And we've got our deal all signed up. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Not so I'm boring you guys with this. I'm just going to... Actually, I'm going to cast this again. I'm not going to cast those. I'm just going to go through and go through and get all my swaps here. You can see this combo is broken. I mean, I can just sit here and continue to run it up forever. It's unlimited. It's a lot of touching. I like combos that are just, you set them up and they go and you don't have to do anything and there's no additional, thinking about it. You just run the combo and it works, right? What is my deal up to? It's up to 17, that's it? Oh, I want that higher. It will get higher here in a second. All right, cool, that gets that all ready to cast next turn. Let's do that. And let's do that. Let's get rid of the white for him. All right, cool. So that makes it, I'm gonna have 21 blue conversions on the next one. I just gained 49 life. And I'm not gonna drop that last card. I should have put one of my time wipes or my stitch and times down there so I could drop that instead, but meh, yeah. So as you can see, I can continue to run that combo indefinitely because it continues to draw a card every time I draw one out. So they're doing their damage, woohoo, big exciting stuff. I'm not even gonna cast any of the other stuff because I can cast whatever I want from my hands right now. This combo basically locks it down. I'm just gonna win. Let's go win. How about we go win? And look at this, we can just go bam, with all the blue that's fallen to me. I just have a plethora of moons and blues. Let's just win. Good night, sweetheart. This was fun. Bam and bam. Cool. So after reviewing this is like the third or fourth time I've played this deck after I've kind of figured out the combo. There's a couple of slots I'm going to adjust. Probably I like the Rise from the Dead because it kills, but I'm probably going to switch that out with an Ember Cleave so that I can just wind up wiping out the creatures on the board, get that double strike, wind up winning a lot faster that way. In addition to, these are all new cards. These are all cards I haven't mastered yet. Very exciting times. In addition to that, I might drop out one of the other mutation cards. I want to get something in there, a creature with flying. They can actually do this. That way you can attack both sides of the board. Anything that has aversion, I can go in there and get it done, but I can't even look at the deck right now. But essentially the way it's built up, that's the way it was listed there. I don't think I have it completely set up here that way. Yeah, this isn't the right deck. I was trying a different approach before with Song of Creation, running like a draw purpose, but the problem is you only get 5 draws, and in fact itself, Song of Creation draws the cards you need. Every time you cast a non-creature card, when you cast a non-land card, draw 2 cards. I'm not playing any land cards at all, so anytime you cast a spell, creature, spell, support of any kind other than the land support, you're drawing 2 cards, so you're keeping your hand full. This card is epic. It's really, really good. So with it and Tamiyo, right now, as long as the glitch exists, it doesn't boot it out. So I'd love to see your suggestions. What should I do in the flex spots? How should I improve it? As always, this is God's Master. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Any comments, please like, subscribe, get the all notifications. I know I don't post videos here very often, but man, I haven't been this excited about our set. Honestly, I haven't liked the 2 last sets that have come out. Not very decent. This one, on the other hand, epically good. I am really excited about it. Lots of anything that says full mana on it, I'm down, baby. This is good stuff. What are your comments? What is your favorite card in the set so far? Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, my friend. Talk to you then. Bye.